Hi, I'm James Green with ActualTech Media. I'm here at Illumio headquarters today, and I'm with Alan Cohen, who's the Chief Commercial Officer at Illumio. Hi, Alan. How you doing?
Hey, great. Thanks for coming by. Welcome to Sunnyvale.
Thank you for having us out. It's a beautiful office. A lot of our audience is curious about segmentation and microsegmentation at this point, but still very much in the learning phase, and they want to know, why do I need to know about microsegmentation and the way that microsegmentation is changing the way that we secure the data center. So tell us about how Illumio is doing that and why it's important to people right now.
So Illumio is an adaptive segmentation company, and what that means is we provide segmentation, visibility, a bunch of security services into a range of environments, private data centers, public clouds, and we do this without being connected to the infrastructure, so it means it runs across all of your application formats. So if it's bare metal servers or containers or virtual machines, we run across all of those environments. Why I think people are very much talking about microsegmentation, and you have to really give credit to VMware for introducing that term, is that for the last 10 years, from a security point of view, most of the energy has been spent on kind of protecting the perimeter, making sure bad actors can't get in or bad employees can't take good stuff and go out. So that's where the focus was. And if your assumption is if I was good there at the perimeter, everything was great. Now with the advent of all the hacks and really kind of the tough environment so many chief information security officers, CIOs, and infrastructure folks are under, now they're putting in an equal amount of attention on saying, if a bad actor is inside of my data center or inside my computing, inside of Amazon, what can I do to make sure it can't cause a lot of harm? And that's frequently called lateral spread of an attack. And that's what actually segmentation and microsegmentation does. Think about it like segmentation, microsegmentation, nanosegmentation, which really means creating smaller and smaller watertight compartments around your environment, around your application, around the tiers of your applications, and even around the data and the individual workloads or servers themselves. And that's what Illumio does. It allows you to move across all of those environments. So it's what we're seeing is now, over the last really year, people have recognize that this is the most important strategy they can put down as a foundation. They already have their kind of perimeter strategy, and now they have to look at the inside.
Yeah, I could see when you explain it that way why that's really important. So we talked probably 6 months ago and got an update on Illumio. And so can you tell me, in between now and then, what else is new? What's going on with your customer base? What are you hearing from them?
It's great. One, you see all these lines under my eyes. So we're actually growing rapidly. Customer base probably doubled since we spoke.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, no, it's quite good. What I would say is that people have begun to really say, I have a use case, I have a need, I have a segmentation project. And I'd say a year ago, there were fewer people doing that. So they've actually made this a part of their kind of 2017, 2018 strategies. So it's starting to become part of that foundational look of what they're doing. And we have customers now that are doing two things. One, they now have put Illumio microsegmentation in an entire data center or in data centers. And so they've actually kind of grown up. They've actually done this first level of wave of covering everything. And now they're starting to look at other things in their environment. They're saying, okay, I've protected all my applications, but what about my network? What about the controls that I might use in the cloud as I've started to migrate into kind of hybrid cloud environments? So we made a recent announcement, a technology announcement from Illumio, where we are now starting to program the ACLs, think about those as the packet filters, similar controls in Cisco and Arista switches, as well as the security groups in Amazon and Azure, think about those like VLANs. So what we're doing is we're extending the security grid out into other environments so that they don't become points of vulnerability. So there's kind of a belt and suspenders. So I've got all that segmentation around my app, and I just want to make sure that the network ingress or egress is not a weakness as well. And that's what I think what the most mature security conscious customers of ours are doing. The vast bulk of them are just discovering microsegmentation.
Excellent. So if I'm one of those people who's just discovering microsegmentation and I want to learn more, where can I go to find out more about that and more about Illumio?
Well, I've been assured by a panel of experts and an entire range of investors. If you go to www.illumio.com, you'll find out everything you need.
That's great. Yeah. Thanks, Alan.
Great, thanks.